Hello, this is Kat. Welcome to Love, Drama, and
Do
Deceit.
y'all think Tiff is the next Alicia? Today we're going to do a recap about The Shy season 8 episode 5 called The Dead of the Winter. And if you like The Shy, subscribe to Love, Drama, and Deceit.
Now I want to introduce my panel, Joy and Hit You Do.
The temperature is definitely dropping, but the drama is getting hotter. The tea is boiling. Reg makes a cold move for money. Bakari tries to fix things with Lene. Emmett and Keisha makes a major move. Jake finally stands up to Red. Nuck, if your buck lies, finally catch up with him. Tiff has already been questioning him. Lene has access to information tied to Zay, confession about Nuck. And Lene gives the info to Victor, who ends up letting Tiff hear what she needs to hear. That moment pushes Tiff over the edge. Tiff taking Nuck out was a shocker. Didn't think his character was going to end so soon. Had to go. He had too many bodies. He have knocked out the box. He had also been manipulating and dragging her through grief. When she realized he was the one who took her man out, she snapped. Nuck ending changes the whole season. His death leaves a power vacuum, especially with Red, Roz, Smitty, and others that's still moving in the streets. Emmett and Keisha's storyline feels touching. Emmett has to deal with Devontae growing up and needing to talk, which is awkward, but real. Keisha and the other parents also decided to take the kids' phone away, turning it into a bigger conversation about parenting, boundaries, and how much access kids should have. The sweetest moment comes with Emmett and Keisha moving closer together as a couple. Their proposal moment shows how far they have come. They are not perfect, but they are trying to build something stable in a life full of death, lies, and street politics. Their love story gives this episode some balance. Bakari is still caught between wanting better and being pulled back into danger. He tries to soften Lene cold shoulders, but the problem is that trust is hard to rebuild when he keeps making risky choices. Lene cares about him, but she also sees a danger around him. Shad and Patient also gets a grounded storyline. Patient brings Shard deeper into the family life, and he has to meet her son's father. Instead of the scene turning into chaos, it becomes one of the more mature parts of the episode. It shows that not every tense situation has to end in violence. This episode is really about truth catching up with people. Nuck thought he could keep lying. Red thinks he can keep controlling people. Bakari thinks he can live in two worlds. Did Tiff do what had to be done? Or did she let grief and betrayal push her too far?
A little bit
Well,
of
I think, yeah, maybe. I think she moved too fast. Because when the storyline first came on, she was questioning Nuck.
mhm,
And, he still was going around not even telling her the direct answer.
mhm,
She even told him he was acting like a beer.
mhm,
So then he finally said that, he was an informant for Officer Tucson. And
mhm.
then Tiff say, "Oh, I'm sleeping with a snitch." So I think she just really moved too fast. She was just trying to cover up her grief, thinking that was gonna help her being with someone.
Yeah, I completely agree with that part. She did move on too fast with the wrong person because of just wanted somebody there not to be alone. But yeah, I think she moved too fast. But the outcome, I love. It's what it is. She should have. I mean, I never thought that that was the way it was gonna happen. But I'm glad that she is the one that actually took him out.
Do you think Nuck, if you buck, deserve his ending?
Oh yes. And then some. I wish it was more going for her. You want my honest opinion? Many people he done killed, he need that many bullets in his body.
She took him out with a bang bang.
She sure did. He come right up them steps and in the dark and thought he was gonna come in there and make up with her. No, you gonna make up with some bullets. And he
Too
got
bad Joy can't comment because I know she's so hurt about, Nuck being took out.
Girl, please, no, I'm not. I'm not hurt by nothing. I just think it just went kind of crazy. That's what I think. And instead of her, she didn't love him in the first place. She just liked the way his doggy style or whatever you want to call it.
Was
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. I didn't say no. I didn't say Victor was wrong. They should have
Uh,
investigated a little bit more, even though it's true, like you said, he did do it and blah blah blah. But they should have just investigated. If it was his voice on there, I could understand. They just like boom, But it's all good though, I think something else is going to happen, with her, with the girl. Like I said, she should have did that before she even got with him. She was all worried about, uh, she liked the way he get her, he do her and stuff like that. Instead of worrying about that, she should have, not got with him so close and think, cause something's going to become out of that. I do believe, with her getting with him so close. What if she be pregnant?
please not. Don't let
please.
that happen. But I I mean I don't know who's gonna what else is gonna come up because they gonna be in chaos because nobody's gonna know because Red's gonna take over. But I don't see anything happening to Tiff. But yeah, she did move too fast, and I don't think it was because of just that. I think it's because Victor went to prison, and she didn't have that go between to figure out which one she actually wanted. So once Victor was out of the picture, she just fell towards him because she's grieving and she just didn't want to be alone. Basically, is what it
But
was.
she wasn't with Victor for that. She only liked the Victor for because of they being friends. I think I just knew she liked him and liked to talk to him. I never got the vibe that he liked her that way, but I don't think she liked him that way. That's why it was so easy for her, and he wasn't in jail that long for her to even choose. No, but the way things happen, and maybe
And it
I
was
think something else. I think something else is gonna come out with her with Tiff. Not nothing bad, but I think I heard something about what's gonna happen after a
yeah.
while.
I think they said like 6 months. When the show came on, it was like 6 months. So I guess that is time to move on if you didn't really relationship
Like
never
her.
started
Yeah.
the relationship never got started in the first place. Even though to me I felt like she was there, they were building something, but it just never got to that point before they went to jail. That situation with Shaw and Victor. But that's just me.
Was Victor wrong for letting Tiff hear the truth, knowing what she might do?
No, because we already know what she was gonna do. Because I had already told you, I hope she was the one to take him out. Me personally, no. I think she should have known right off the gate. He did the right thing. He didn't waste no time. Because what
Right,
if
he
Nuck
took
had
it to her and
decided?
let her. Yeah,
What if Nuck had decided to kill her just because of the way she was pulling away from him? And acting and stuff. He crazy as he is. He just kill anybody.
exactly. But I see he ain't try to dog her. Can Bakari really change, or is he too deep in the street life now? I think he can change because
Yeah.
to me he was deeper in the street life with Nuck than he is with selling them pills because he done seen all these bodies that and know about the bodies that Nuck done took out.
Yeah. And I think that he will be standing in the end because Nuck is gone unless one of those other guys decide they want to take him out because he's not that deep in with Reg yet. Just selling the pills. He still got a chance to walk away because at least Reg is not holding him to no kind of standard like Nuck did. You know what I'm saying? He just selling pills for him. So, but he have to be the one to want to change things. And he act like he do, but he just kind of confused. I don't know. He just confused. and then with him and Lene, I don't know how she got him there, but she want him there, but things can't stay the same. She gives him a place to live, but she's going out and doing her own thing. But yeah, I think he can change the answer the question. Yeah, I think he can if he seemed like he want to because he looks so
He
sad all
seemed
the time.
confused, to
Yeah,
me. He want
I
that
think that
fast money.
yeah, he like that money. He used to it too. And his little girl, you know, the girl,
His sister.
all of a sudden, no, that girl, Lachey, or
Lene.
Oh,
whatever her name is, she up here, oh, she was so scared the night before and they wanted him to come over there and stuff like that. Then all of a sudden she jumps up the next morning putting on, I don't know if it was next morning, putting on her fur coat going out. Like she ain't scared of nothing now. That right there was kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, I can get her being scared, hearing bullets, but he said that you always hearing bullets in the,
Oh, I didn't say not being scared about hearing the bullets. I'm talking about how fast she jumped up and ready to go out without him or ready to go out in the street. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get that, yeah. But I think she's not so much scared of being there. I think with her telling everything, her mind is playing tricks on her. She don't know if nothing was gonna come and kill her already. That's what I'm saying. Because she's the one that's giving out the information, and so she's not. She's just scared within herself because of how she's moving with information. The stuff that she knows and the stuff she's putting out.
so do y'all think Emmett and Keisha is finally ready for marriage?
Yeah, might as
I
well be.
think so.
Yes, I think so too. Because she keeps him in check. And every time she don't turn his children away, she embrace it and and do her part of it their own. She's not, and that's what makes them a loving couple because they complement each other when it comes to that
They've
family.
been together for a long time, off and on. So
I think that they, that's a good situation. They're going to get married. Hopefully, they'll let them get married before it ends, but I think they will. And she just know how to divvy out them kids. She know how to do that situation. Especially with that boy, and they took them phones. Kids was having a fit. They took them to the arcade, and they seemed to get along good, without the phone. After a
well,
while,
that was Riley and
and down there.
Darnell who took them so that Emmett can propose to her. But when they end up proposing to each other, so
Mhm.
who do y'all think gonna become the biggest threat now that Nuck is gone? Will it be Reg or Roz or somebody else?
Probably Reg because he got Rosalind, me and Rosalind's pocket. Rosalind got him in her pocket, so to speak. And yeah, I think it's gonna be the both of them because they're gonna they're teaming up together. So I'm gonna say both because he's working for her. It's one and the same because now Nuts territory, they don't have no strong hold because they're gonna be in chaos. Who's gonna be the boss or whatever. So
My theory is it might be Big Mike because I think Big Mike might take Reg out, and I think Shad might take Roz out because Reg might flip it on Roz, not knowing that it was Red Shooter Jackie that took Nora out,
mhm.
So I think that's how that's gonna go. He gonna blame it on Roz. It's gonna be just like how Nuck was.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a possibility. Yeah, and Ross might be the last one standing that's gonna get shot in the head, but she got to go.
Yeah, because when he found out Roz was the one that shot Alicia, took Alicia out, he want revenge. Joy, what was you finna say?
Mm, I don't care who take over now because it's over. It's over.
Okay. Who do y'all think gonna be the next body that get taken out the box? Took out the box. Knocked off.
Um, I think it's going to be. I just feel like it's going to be Lene because she. No, I think Lene's going to get taken out, but I think it's probably going to be like Jordan was wanting enough to be the third from the last episode or the second because she knows too much but she don't know nothing on Reg though, do she? Do she know
No,
anything on?
I don't think it's gonna be Lene. I don't.
I don't think it's going to be her this time. I don't know. I know they're going to be Reg. They're not going. They're not going. I don't think they're going to kill him right now. It could be one of the Nuts boys for coming to get revenge. That's the only thing I can figure. Go ahead and kill up his whole team. I can't
Yeah.
think of anybody else that would get taken out unless Roslyn want to take out Patience for getting them out of
Yeah,
jail.
I don't think they're gonna mess with Patience either.
Mhm. Well, that's my
I
theory.
don't know.
That's my theory. Either Patience or it's going to be they're going to take out rest of Nuts people. Cause I can't see anybody else. I don't see it. Yeah, Pop. I don't see it being Victor. Uh,
Unless Papa, cause he is. I mean, I don't think he gonna get took out. I think he gonna overdose and gonna be in the hospital or something and come
mhm.
back on the end. I don't know. I don't know who gonna be the next body though. It's a question mark.
Yes, it is. That's a tough one right there. Unless it's and I don't. Jake.
Um, I don't think what I going to say about Patient. That stuff with Patient and her husband meeting each other. That's kind of crazy. That's some white crap to me. That was really kind of crazy because if I was Rashad, what's his name? I would have been like, I'm good. I'm good. Shit. Okay, ain't no, that's kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy.
He was playing it. He was joking with him at first. At the end, he was joking with him. But yeah, I've never seen anything like that before. But I see it's. I mean, it's okay because that's your child, and she's just doing the right thing to make sure that you
Nah,
know.
that's some fake crap. Cause black people ain't gonna do that. Would you honestly, if you broke up with somebody, y'all divorced, would you honestly go and like, well, I gotta meet. I wouldn't even say I need to meet. As long as I know that she's a good person, I would trust the man would have a good sense, or either observe stuff and stuff like that. I would never say I gotta meet her first. It's like some stuff about like you still kind of like him or something.
Mhm.
I can understand they got a child together, but I don't know. That right there, that part right there was kind of threw me. But okay.
I wouldn't do it. I mean, I agree with you. I wouldn't do it because you just
I don't. I really don't think it's a bad thing because that's they got to come together as a family if this man gonna be in his child life.
Jay come over there and ask Reg to leave Bakari alone, and he told him he'll kill him too. So that's why I think it might be Jake if he's
Did
thinking.
he say that? He said he gave them. He said f them f. He said f them
Yeah,
f him.
he don't care.
Uh yeah, f them. But that's what he
He
said.
said he don't care about nobody.
Right.
But
None of them.
now
Nope.
that part right there, that part right there was kind of touching to me. That right there kind of
Yeah, because
like
he
threw me
looked
because
like he
he
was
didn't really
finna
seem.
cry.
Yeah,
Right.
he didn't really mean it.
Oh,
He
he
didn't
know
really
he
mean it.
he didn't mean that. He don't want to hurt his brother. He's just angry. I mean, he just evil. But I don't think it would really hate. Hurt Jake far as like killing or shooting, but he'll fight it. But it was touching because he showed that he do have some feelings a
Yeah,
little
because
bit.
he sure looked like he was about to cry.
Yeah, he did. But cause he
And yeah,
knows.
that was a touching part to me. I like that. And Keisha and Emmett, that was touching too. I like that. That was cute. How she bought me that watch. That was. I mean, that's an ideal.
Yeah, see, he going in, Yeah, I didn't expect that when she pulled that out. I thought she'd give him a ring too, but that was sweet. Different. At least they leaving them alone, keeping them out of trouble and stuff. Nobody bothering them right now, put it that way. But let's just see what's gonna happen when they find out about Nuck. But
No.
okay, like, comment, subscribe.
Peace.